This lesson is very short. We're just going to create a couple links to complete the format of our page. If you remember, we had our header up here. This is our sidebar content that we've included, and our main content here, and then our other picture we included down there. One other element we've not modified in this template, though, is what you'll notice here at the bottom, and that's the footer. And very common to put in the footer information or contact links. So if people had questions, they could click on the information page, on the information link. That would link them to a page within your site where you give them more information, or a contact us link, which you could either have an email attached to it or link to a form where they could submit information, and maybe someone would get back to them. Either way, you can create links for countless things, but just two common ones would be information or contact us. And we're just going to insert those links. We're not going to carry out the process entirely in this lesson, but just to make our page look somewhat complete. So backspace, once you click on footer, backspace, and we're going to put, first of all, let's get our color correct. Let's pick blue, and we'll pick our font as Verdania, and because that's what everything else is. And we're going to start off with just information, and then I'm going to put a dash in there and contact us. Just two simple common links that are normally at the bottom of pages. So at this point, let's double click on information, and now if you notice here under the properties window, if you haven't already, hit F4 to bring up our properties window and our other panels. Under properties, expanded if necessary, you'll see link. Let's make sure we can see information. So here is where you might put where you want to link to. Information page.htm, let's say. And then once you hit tab or click anywhere else outside that box, the link is created. Now Dreamweaver knows, okay, that's not just regular text, it's a link. And what is it going to do? What you'll commonly see, it'll underline it to let the user know that it's a link. So that may be a link to a page within your site. Now here, if we highlight contact us, we're going to create that into a link also. Let's say you're linking. Let's say you wanted to link to a site outside of your site. So you'd have to enter the whole link: http://www. Let's just make up one: poetry.com/contact.htm. And we hit tab. We may modify that later. And for now, that's it. Because in a later lesson, what we're going to do is we're going to complete the process of actually linking this information tag to the actual page, because that page doesn't exist, information.htm, but we'll create it later. This is just so that our site looks complete and our template is filled out entirely. And then later, when we learn how to preview in a web browser, you'll actually be able to click on these links, and if you're connected to the internet or if you're just working within your site off of your hard drive, you can click information and it'll take us there. And I'll explain a little bit more about that later. But just to show you, that's how you create a link or change text into a link, and we'll complete this process later.